What you're seeing right now is a conversation happening in my cohort group, and this is the first time I'm going to be doing this. So basically, I'm just sharing with them. I was like, let me show you guys something. I've never done this before, but if you'd like to know how I write tweets that gets lots of attention, see this. So this was what the tweet I put out this morning, the one just before my status now, and this was how it was written. This was how it was, right? And as you can see, I was still composing the tweet. So I felt like, let me tell them what's going on so they can see in real time how it happens. So basically, we had already done some classes, and if you join our cohorts, these are a couple of things you will learn: copywriting and understanding the human psychology and how these things work to help you sell better and be better at sales, marketing, and all that stuff. So I'm like, who can tell me what I'm doing here? I see you all last year, so let's see this trade grow as well. And then one of my students answers, getting attention by confirming their suspicion. I was like, yep, that's one. I'm using a negativity bias. Basically, I'm using an emotion. I'm targeting a bias. People would rather know how not to lose than how to win. And then by saying here's what to do, I'm forcing them to have to. Basically, these are things I employ whenever I'm writing threads. Then one of my students also answers. I was going to say number 3, using their emotion, fear, doubt. And then I began to explain something. I've never taught this to anyone. I'm literally showing you how I write threads, the thinking process. Now here's the shocker. I'm not going to say anything new, because if you go through that thread, you find out that I haven't really said anything new. Well, I'll say the same thing again, right, in a different way. Because remember this rule about Twitter. It's not about saying 1,000 things, right? Different things. About saying one thing in 1,000 different ways. Also, my timing. I'm trying to publish this before people get to work. This is another thing about certain time. There are times when you publish things and they get lots of engagement, basically. And I said something. 8% of the success of this should lies in that first tweet. If it fails, the thread will likely fail. And then basically this was conversation. I was still writing the thread, and then this was the final headline, which is what is there, basically. So I had made some tweak. So compare this to this, right? You can see that there are a couple of differences. All right, you see those WhatsApp screenshots, those ones. Basically, I now did this. So I asked them what was the difference, right? What's the difference? And then one of them answered, the difference between these two posts is the call to action. Who will get drawn to the second tweet more because it will also show them what's new about not failing as an affiliate marketer. But people like new things, which is also true. In this new one, you wrote about latest updates, which in the old one you're just telling us what to avoid. Alright, so the power word latest gives a similar effect to new. Curiosity is aroused. So these are a couple of things I employ when I'm writing tweets. Basically, when I'm writing my emails, I'm not just writing. Alright, every day is an engineering process to it, where I'm trying to elicit certain emotions. I'm trying to get certain reactions, right? And basically, this is just an analysis. And the reason they're able to do all this is because I have taught them. Alright, the instructors have taught them a bit of copywriting, human psychology, persuasion, and these triggers. And that's why basically, and then I go on to explain a lot of other things. Basically, I just wanted to show you part of what we do in our cohort. And funny enough, it was a coincidence that today was also when somebody started talking, saying that affiliate marketing is a scam and all that. I didn't see the tweets. I just wrote this thread, basically to just explain something. And there's a whole lot to this. Just wanted to share this for you to see, number one, what we do in our cohorts, and basically how I am able to come up with certain things that get attention. So yeah, bye.